Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is David and in this video I'm gonna show you how to play High Risk. A very easy, small push your luck game for 2 to 4 players. We're gonna try to get your team of climbers to be the first on top of the mountain. So please let me show you how it's played. Besides the rules, this is everything that's in the box. A foldable board with the mountain, player pawns and the dice. When playing with 2 players, you will get all 4 of the climbers and you put them in the starting area of the mountain. So, like this, and maybe let's play with yellow. When playing with 3 players, all players will get 3 of these climbers. And when playing with 4 players, you only get 2 climbers in your color. You decide who starts the game, and when it's your turn, you simply roll all 6 of the dice. 3 of the sides show the danger symbol, 2 sides show the mountain symbol, and this means you can move one of your climbers 1 step, or you will get the weather icon, the clouds, and this doesn't do anything. But after your first roll, you have to decide if you're gonna keep the dice or if you wanna try to take some more risk to get more movement points and re-roll all the danger dice. So the cloud and mountain get pulled aside. And you have to decide if you want to re-roll the danger symbols. Well, for now I have only clouds, so nothing happens. So I'll try to re-roll. And now I have 4 cloud symbols, so basically nothing, but I have 1 mountain symbol. And I can take 1 step, or I can take another re-roll, re-rolling only this one, but I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to stick to my 1 mountain point, and I get to play, and I can move 1 climber 1 space. So in this case it will go over here. It takes 10 steps to get to the top of the mountain. In base camp, on these 3 spaces with the tents and on the top of the mountain on the summit can be as many climbers as possible. On these 6 spaces there can only be 1 climber. So my turn is done, now it's up to the next player. This was a successful roll because I have moved. You can also roll a boost move if all the dice you roll show the symbols and not a single danger symbol. Then you activate the results of the dice, but you keep them and you may immediately play another turn. So that's only if you have no danger symbols at the end of your roll phase. If all the dice you re-roll show the danger symbol, then you've taken too much risk and then your highest climber will fall. I'll show you in a minute. First let's continue the turn because he's only got 1 climb symbol. Yellow will try to throw the dice again. Now has 3 climb symbols, and maybe he's gonna play for safe and gonna move one of his climbers 3 spaces. Now let's fast forward a little, put some meeples on the mountain. Just as an example, let's see if it's red player's turn. Only 2 danger symbol and 3 mountain symbols, so the red player can choose to take 3 steps. And I'm gonna do so. When you move your climber 1, 2, 3 onto a space that already has a climber, but there's only 1 climber allowed, then you're gonna kick that climber down. So move out of the way, I'm here, and the climber that previously stood there will slide down until the first free space available, so in this case over here. And if in the next turn the yellow player would move this one 2 spaces, the red player would slide down even further down because this is only the first available free space. Like I said, there can be multiple climbers on these spaces. But that is how you slide down when somebody else takes your place. However, should you do a roll and you decide to re-roll, and all the dice you re-roll, doesn't matter how many, all the dice you re-roll show the danger symbol, then you've pushed your luck too far and your top climber will fall down all the way below the next climber of your color and then the first space available. So if yellow had pushed too far and would fall, the top climber would fall down below the second top climber of that color and then the first place available, so that would be over here. Would be even worse if also the red player would fall, because my top climber is over here and it will fall all the way down till here. That's my second highest climber, and then the first space available below that one. So it will end up over there. But don't worry, once your climber is on top of the mountain, it is safe and it will not fall down, so then this would be the highest climber. And so the race continues until one player managed to get all 4 of his climbers on top of the mountain. Then that player automatically wins. Keep in mind, if you're the only climber left of your color and you throw yourself into a fall, there's no other climber of your color, so you're falling all the way down to base camp and you have to start again. And that's it, and that's all. That's how you play high risk for 2 to 4 players, trying to be the first one to get all of your climbers on top of the mountain by rolling the dice. You have to set aside all the mountain symbols and the cloud symbols. Cloud doesn't give you anything. Mountain symbols let you move one climber one space, and you cannot divide the mountains between climbers. You have to take all movement with one climber. And if you're over here and you should roll 4 mountain symbols, no problem, you just take 2 steps and the other 2 mountain symbols are lost. Whenever you take a reroll and all the dice you reroll will have the danger symbol, then your highest climber will fall down the mountain below your second highest climber and then onto the next first free space. Should you or another player end your movement on space with another climber, then that climber simply moves down to the next free available spot. Unless of course those climbers are in the base camps, because there can be as much climbers as you want. So this is a really small, simple push your luck game with a little take that when you on purpose move just that one climber that makes another climber fall down a space. And how many times do you dare to reroll the danger dice? If you have any questions about high risk, please feel free to ask them in the comments below. My name is David, thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.